Morning everybody, this is Dash here once again with another ARC official informational gift. Today we're going to be doing artifacts, and the first artifact that we're going to be doing is Artifact of the Cunning. As you can see from the coordinates on the screen, it's located at roughly 46 by 90. This cave is very straightforward. All you have to do is follow the pathway and you can't be led astray. So upon going in, you've got to go down a little bit and you circle back around. Now normally this particular room of the cave has a few more dinosaurs in it, specifically the megalodons, but I was in here a little bit ago and then had to restart my video because my puppy had to go out. So I'm coming back in now. I like to take out the Synadrias because the biotoxin that they give is very useful for the shocking trank darts. Now since we have this alpha coming, as soon as we engage the alpha, we engage everything else in this particular area of the cave. Normally when you're engaging stuff in here, you don't engage the not the megalodons, the dunkles. But because there is the alpha, we do engage the dunkles, and well, now we get to kill everything. I'm on a very strong Bacillo. I would suggest using a Bacillo for this cave, especially because of the fact that there's Synadrias. This right here is the server save, so we've got to wait a few seconds for that. But the Basilosaurus is the only dinosaur in ARC that is not affected by the Synadria and the eels. The Synadria, or jellyfish, when it hits you, it dismounts you. The Electrophorus, or the eels, when they hit you, they slow you. Neither one of these gets taken into effect with the Basilosaurus because on the bottom right hand side it says insulation, but it's also a shield buff from the Basilosaurus blubber. See, dunkles, they take away quite a bit of health. But yeah, it's the Basilosaurus blubber, one of the items that you need for the bosses over here on the island. It makes you impervious to the Electrophorus and the Synadrias. I really don't like dunkles.
Mic off. Mic on.
When you're running these underwater caves, you're going to have to empty your inventory quite frequently because the stone tools that you get from killing the megalodons, they actually end up weighing quite a lot. So upon entering this portion right here, right where I'm looking, in the center basically of the screen, is the bottom of the bridge there. That is one of the first locations that you can have for the artifact. But I follow this path up, the little ramp, and you follow it over, So that right there in the center of the screen was the first bridge. That one's the second bridge. So you can have a drop under either of those bridges. And I come up here because there's also the chance that there's one up here on the lip. There's also a chance of one being right over here, where there's a red drop here today. So before you get off, make sure that there's nothing in the immediate area coming to get you. This one actually had an Ascendant Rex saddle blueprint in it. This is one of the best caves on the island to get drops, if you haven't already been informed of that. So we stop here, so that way we engage everything in this room. Just past that rock right there that my Basilla's nose is pointing at, there's the possibility of having a drop there as well. But this room is significant for another reason, which we will come back to here in a little bit. Once again, you have to make sure that you continuously empty your inventory because you can get overweight very fast in here. Okay. Only reason I'm coming up here is to kill the Synandries, because biotoxin. So I'll flip back around, and then we continue on our merry way. So up here at the top of this ledge, directly in front of me, you have the chance of there being another drop in this cave.
Mic off. Mic on.
So down here to my left, there's a little stone archway. There is an explorer's note there. I've already gotten it, so I'm not going to go ahead and get it this time. But right there is another drop location for this particular cave. So make sure nothing's coming to get you. Once again, Dunkles are passive unless there's an alpha. That is all 3 drops for this cave. But you have the option of there being more drops in here. So we've got down there where that angler is bobbing in the distance, right here there's a chance of being a drop, and right here there's a chance of being a drop, and back here there's also a chance of being in a drop. Most of the time you will only ever find 3 drops per cave. Every once in a while you might get lucky and you might catch the respawn, so there will be 4 drops per cave, maybe even 5 if you're really lucky. But as a general rule, you'll only get 3 drops per cave. So once we go through there, and then we we head back to the room I said you should pay attention to. The one that has the rock in the center. This rock right here. Now once you get to this rock, if you look that way, you'll notice there's an otherworldly item. So what you do is you go around that otherworldly item. That is a very beautiful shark. And then there's this hole here. What you're going to do is you're going to go down the hole. Level 300. If only you could tame these things. So you want to aggro everything in here because you need everything dead. As you can see, once you go past the hole, you just follow the hole down. And you kill anything that's aggressive. Now that we've taken care of everything aggressive, right here is the artifact of the Cunning. Once again, we're getting ready to get off, so you make sure nothing is following you. Grab the artifact, you get back on. And then it's simply leaving the cave. You can kill all of this in here if you want experience. It's not necessarily required. You come back out, past the otherworldly object, and you turn left. What I usually do is I go underneath both of the bridges. So we just came from underneath that one. Now we go underneath this one. And you just follow this all the way out. And that wraps up the artifact of the Cunning Cave, also known as the Cave of Lost Hope. I hope everybody got what they needed to out of this video. The location of a few of the loot drops and the actual artifact itself. And make sure you subscribe to my channel so that way you can see when I drop a new video. As always, have fun, keep on surviving.